Racism is not just calling a minority a name. Racism is writing 249 articles about a black professor over 22 days, while the equivalent control case of a Cambridge professor, who was found to have plagiarised his own students' work, received just one national article. Racism is saying don't import more rapists while doing absolutely nothing yourself about the homegrown white ones. Racism is treating a black child as older, more threatening, and more responsible for their behaviour than a white child of the same age. Racism is seeing an identical CV and deciding that one person is less employable because their name sounds foreign. Racism is asking a black person, but where are you really from? As if being British is something that they have to prove. Racism is black women being more likely to die during pregnancy and childbirth because the way their pain symptoms and medical needs are perceived and treated can be affected by racial bias. Racism is a black person being more likely to be stopped and searched, not because every individual police officer is consciously racist, but because a system can produce a racial disparity even when the people operating it don't think of themselves as racist. Racism is having black people in your adverts, your public-facing media, but having not a single black person in the boardroom. Racism is asking, what is the black community doing about this when one black person commits a crime? Well, nobody asks white people what they're doing about crimes committed by white people. Sometimes racism is an assumption. Sometimes it's a stereotype. Sometimes it's a double standard. Sometimes it's a system. Sometimes it's the difference between how two people are perceived, treated, reported on, believed, hired, disciplined, or cared for, simply because the colour of their skin. And that is why reducing racism to somebody calling someone else a slur misses the point entirely. If that is the only racism you are prepared to recognise, then you are looking for racism in its loudest form, while ignoring the racism that quietly shapes people's lives every single day.
If you have something to say about the world, the Circle Media Plus welcomes your voice. Join our volunteer community of thoughtful storytellers.